Hello and welcome to the news brief for Tuesday. How about that? Tuesday, November 25th. Thanks so much for tuning in. I did not get a chance to do a news brief last Saturday. It was a busy day, and I'm not going to be around this Friday, so I thought I'd do a news brief in between the two. So I hope you have had a good weekend, and I imagine some of you are already traveling or have arrived to wherever you are spending Thanksgiving. And if you have not yet made that journey, happy travels to you, that you might arrive safe and sound and have a great time with family and friends. We have Mass this Thursday at 8:30 in the morning. It's our normal time for Thanksgiving daily Mass, and we're just keeping that same time for the Thanksgiving Mass. So 8:30, and then 10 o'clock we do have a Spanish Mass option. Please note that we are not doing exposition of the Blessed Sacrament, nor do we have confessions or an evening Mass on Thursday. It's too difficult to arrange all those things with people being gone, and you really are not supposed to leave the Blessed Sacrament unattended ever when it's there in the monstrance. So it's too challenging. But you are welcome to come by the Eucharistic chapel, and our Lord is there in the tabernacle in that chapel. So feel free to come and worship at any time. Observe your hour or whatever. And then friendly note, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's also fall on Thursday this year. So it's going to be the same thing. There won't be adoration or evening masses or confessions those days either. So that's that. And then no Mass on Black Friday. I take Friday after Thanksgiving off. It's a pretty big celebration for my family, so it's good to have a full day with them. So I'll be here for the morning Mass, and then I'll take the rest of Thursday and Friday, and then into Saturday off to be with family. So I will not be here on Friday for Masses. So there are other Masses in the area that are available if you'd like to go to daily Mass. I feel a little bit bad for canceling those, but it is good for me to take some time with family as well, especially with my family being in town that aren't in town very often. So what else is happening? Well, the Tree of Love is still live, so you can still make those donations to the Tree of Love, so consider doing that. On Monday, December the 1st, there is a Journey Through Advent with Mary. This is a women's study there on Monday, December the 1st, or a women's evening of reflection. That's 6:30 to 8:30 on Monday, December the 1st. So take note to check that out. This past weekend, we had the reverse Advent calendar, or those big boxes. That's a great thing that has been organized for the past few years. And I'm really happy to continue that, to reach out to those in need, to fill those boxes up. So box it and bring it up back in a couple of weeks with all of those items. There are instructions. We ran out of boxes this past weekend, but more boxes are on the way, as I understand, for this weekend. So that is that. Our kids went to NCYC this past week, and they spent some days there. It was in Indianapolis, and it was really great to see the videos and the pictures that were shared from that. You can see some of those on our Facebook page, so check into that. And then also there was a great video opportunity with the Pope that's from the United States. He did a live video call with the youth from NCYC. That's just amazing. Never did I ever think that would be the case, but it was a very powerful experience. I haven't watched all of the video yet, but I could hardly stop watching, but I had to take care of some other things. But it was really touching, and it was so authentic, and it was beautiful. So you can see that on YouTube. Just look up Pope Leo NCYC, and you can find that address that he had. Really quite lovely. I think that is pretty much it for this week. Hope you have a great Thanksgiving holiday, and we will see you next week.